From the one and only, this is a Local 10 News Update, sponsored by FHIA, Florida Home Improvement Associates.
Good afternoon, South Florida. I'm Larry Livingston.
And I'm Nikki Mohan. Here's a look at your top stories today. Family members demanding answers as to why two innocent people had to die in a shootout between police and suspects who hijacked a UPS truck. The UPS driver has been identified as Frank Ordonez. The other victim, Richard Cutshaw, was caught in the crossfire. The two suspects were killed in the shootout. Records show Lamar Alexander and Ronnie Hill has a criminal past with a series of convictions for armed robbery and burglary.
A man is critically hurt after he was struck by a taxi driver in Miami Beach early this morning. It happened near the intersection of Alton Road and 10th Street. Police say the taxi driver stayed on the scene and does not appear to be at fault here. And paramedics took that pedestrian to Jackson Memorial Hospital. No word on what caused or led up to that crash.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
Caught on camera, a South Florida family terrified by an armed woman. Take a look at this video. The woman showing up at a Hollywood home on Monroe Street earlier this week. Police say she had a gun and demanded to be let inside. She pointed the gun at a person who ran out of the house. The woman appeared to also rip off a Christmas wreath. As she left, she is still on the run. But they have a clear shot of her, so they should never find her.
They're gonna find sis.
She was mad.
And doing the most. As breaking news happens, we have you covered on air and online.
That's right. Just head to local10.com for local news coverage and updates.
Take care.